Yo, what's good, everybody? Thank you for clicking on this. Don't go anywhere. Lots to cover. This is the Lowheat Show. My name is Derek, aka FancyPants. And yeah, this show cover everything in the fashion sneaker world. A little spotlight though on low heat. Some things not talked about. We're not only talking Jordan retros and Travis Scotts. We're talking a lot about a lot of stuff. So today have a bunch of different stuff for you. Maybe some Black Friday things to check out. A lot of new rumors, posts. Good topic of the day coming up, and yeah, a lot of upcoming releases to be excited about. A lot of things I want to talk about that I'm excited to see. So with that, let's start it off with our kind of news and rumor segment. What's cooking? Oh yeah, subscribe, like the channel, do all those things. This podcast is also on YouTube Music if you happen to use that, and I'm trying to be good about uploading these to Spotify. Don't know if anyone listens there, but if you end up liking the show and want to listen to it while you're driving, whatever, at the gym, yeah, I'll be there too. So not just on YouTube. So with that, let's put a pause on the intro music and get into the news. First up, I should have buried this one in the middle. So we're not starting with a heater topic, but so bear with me. Stick through it. We'll get to the juicy ones for quickly. But first up, we have an Asics HAL Studios collab. And these are the Gel Kayano 20. I don't have a pair of these, and this shoe looks, I don't know what the correct description of it is, but they are Velcro. And these probably aren't for me, but they're wild. And I appreciate, bringing Velcro onto the scene. I remember in high school, uh, my younger brother wore some like Walmart nurse grandfather white Velcro shoes just to be cool, just to be funny. My younger brother was pretty cool. He was kind of in the cool kids group, but like he would make a fashion statement wearing some Velcro Walmart shoes, and he wore them for like a year and a half, wore them into the ground, uh, and he thought it was funny. So maybe I'll put him on some game here. The HAL Studios Gel Kayano 20. Um, I will not be getting these, and I don't love these, but I do appreciate them. This falls in that range of like appreciation, a little golf clap for what they're doing here, but I will not be buying these. Let me know what you think of these. Interesting. I'm not too familiar with HAL Studios and their stuff, but yeah, yeah, dig those, dig those. Up next, this is some big news, I think. Takashi Murakami, uh, famous Japanese artist, is rumored. There's rumored leaks of him collabing with Louis Vuitton again in next year, 2025. He did a collab in 2015, I think. So it'd be like a 10 years since he did one. I think he did one in 2015. And with it are going to be two LV trainers. I really liked the was it Tyler the Creator LV trainers that he did in his recent collaboration um with Louis Vuitton. Here, I'll bring these up quick. These green ones, these ones were kind of fire. Like, I didn't have that cash to be spending on them, but like these have gone up too. You could kind of get these. You could low key get these when they drop for retail or slightly above retail. But I really like those green ones, those green LV trainers. I think he did another pair in that were white. Yeah, yeah. Oh, here's some used ones on Grail. I don't know if they're a size, but yeah, I liked both of the Tyler the Creator LV trainers. And so yeah, Takashi Murakami, you probably know him. Uh, but yeah, he's a painter. He's an artist. Very iconic. He has some very iconic stuff uh, in in the world of art. This flower design, you know his stuff. But yeah, here's some leaks of his upcoming potential collab. Now, this is definitely something I would look. I do not own a Louis carry-all bag. That's kind of like one of my staple items on the mood board, on the life materialistic goals thing, is to have a Louis Vuitton carry-all. So I'm a little torn of like, would I want a Murakami one? Maybe it's a little brash. I kind of want a subtle one that I can just use and wear forever, no matter the age, no matter my style, and having one of his iconic paintings on it or designs might be a little bit much to have as my one bag. But I do kind of want something from this collection. I'm broke right now, so please subscribe. Appreciate your support. So I don't know if I'll be able to cop anything at the time, but like these two carryalls, kind of fire. I mean, this white one has the same colorful monogram print that when he last did his collab, he did this monogram print, and the backpack from that collection was like super popular. All the celebs had it. Again, these things are going to be in the thousands of dollars, and of course, since it's a collab, tax it even more. I think carryalls, you can get one, a decent sized one, for like 2,500, 3,000. So you got to imagine these things are going to be 4,000, 5,000. You know, some of this stuff on the after retail market will be a rack at least. So definitely, I'm excited, but not because I can necessarily copy any of this merchandise, unfortunately, but it is something to aspire to. This would be on the list of things that I would like want. If it was my one piece, it would be cool. On one hand, I kind of want a staple. On the other hand, it would be cool if you had a fire collab. Let me know in the comments. If you, I feel like most of you might be within my tax bracket, where you're not buying multiple Louis pieces each season. But like, so if you can have just one, are you going like staple, subtle, classic? Will go with everything over the next 20 years? Or are you like, no, I need a banger, I need a heater. If I'm gonna buy one, I'm gonna get like a super coveted one like this. I would like to know your opinions. Like if he does another back version of the backpack, like, I mean, that's something to like, you know, that's something that could resell down the road, right? You wear it, you use it for a few years, um, flex in it, and then a few years later, you got your use out of it. You can still probably make money on it if you keep it in good condition. That's an approach. I just answered my own question. Maybe that's what I do. Next up, moving away from luxury, but to still in the designer realm, Fragment and Nike are going to be pairing up again for these Nike Zoom Spiridons. Now, Fragment always a little understated with their Nike designs. It's very subtle, and this is no different. You kind of got that classic Fragment navy blue with the white and the was it probably black. Um, very akin to their Jordan 3 and a little bit of that Jordan 1 DNA. Kind of interested in the all black pair. It's kind of interesting, the white check on the inside. Um, I'm not an all black shoe guy, but they are easier if you just do your whole wardrobe in black. It does make things a lot easier. And, there's potentially some good work shoes. The white ones might be just a little too dad trainer for me. And I like New Balances and I like some other dad shoes, but for me these might be like, you have to know, right? And not that I feel sometimes some people dress for like other people in the culture who are in the know, you know. You're not dressing for the common man or woman. You're dressing for other sneakerheads, other streetwears, other fashionistas. I tend to not necessarily personally dress for those people. I sometimes I dress to get looks from everyone. Now, if I'm going to a sneaker and then like, but if I'm going to like a sneaker shop, I want to put on something cool for them. I don't want to just put on a GR. But whatever I put on, usually also I think has appeal to just the average person on the street. So that's just me. Uh, Now, now this is a fire dad shoe. I wouldn't even call it a dad shoe. I was just trying to make a segue, a transition. Here's a Nike Zoom Vomero 5 air quotes Bred. I hate just throwing around the term Bred. I think that's stupid. So I'm not going to refer to these as Breds, but black and red, kind of maybe an infrared there. Uh, I really like Zoom Vomero 5s, and I do like these. These are rumored to come out in spring 2025. I won't typically cover just a regular GR colorway of a Vomero. Well, I might. I do like the Vomero, but I felt this is interesting enough to throw up here, be on the lookout for next year. Yeah, I really like these. That's yeah, just that hit of red through the middle. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be copping, but I do like these. It made the cut for the news, the what's cooking news. Now, this is definitely news. This is definitely news. Z Sneakerheads posted, big sneaker leaker on Instagram and social media, posted that there are going to be three new Nike Kobe colorways dropping fall of 2025. I'm disappointed it's a year from now. This would have been dope if it was this year. More time to save, I guess. Um, but like Kobe's have been hot, and then like everything recently, they finally like cooled down. You can actually find some Kobe's for retail or buy them aftermarket for retail. Um, but they've been super popular. Finally cooled a bit. I was able to cop the girl dads, but I got rid of those. Well, all three of these colorways I like. Obviously, like this Kobe 6 in kind of the snake skin mimics, the very popular Grinches. Uh, I like orange. Might not be my favorite color, but I don't hate it. Some people really don't like orange. I'm wearing it right now. Um, I really like these. I wasn't able to hit on the Grinches, or I wasn't able to hit on the Grinches, the reverse Grinches, the black and white, what, Gigi ones, I think they were, or Mamba ones. I don't know. I have never been able to hit on a Kobe 6, so definitely will be looking to get these. Really like these Kobe 9s, black University Gold. These just with the kind of carbon fiber keel and shank there in the middle. These just look like you're gonna drop 30 in a pickup game. Like you're an assassin out there. Like I like these. Again, like I think if you know me, I don't like all black shoes, but if I like them, that's high praise. I like these a lot. And this like fossil colorway, they're calling it Team Gold. These Nike Kobe 4 Team Gold. Whatever this colorway is, it looks more like fossil white to me, bone cream. Pause. Um, but I like this colorway and this blocking stark, just the swoosh and the Kobe logo for the color hits. I like all three of those. I'm gonna be looking to get all three of those for sure. Maybe I'll get to hooping in them. We'll see. I gotta imagine most of you guys like these too. But yeah, that's not until next year. Oops. I had this in the wrong place, but here's what I was talking about. Going back to that story quick. Here's from his 2015 release, uh, Takashi Murakami's. Marc Jacobs was in the charge of the creative direction of Louis Vuitton at the time when this came out. But yeah, all his collection from this drop was very popular. And yeah, wait. Was the visionary behind this collection, which made it spring 2003? Hmm. Okay, well, it's talking about this like monogram colorful print. I think just how it was utilized during the Takashi Murakami collection of 2015. But yeah, if it comes back, yeah, we'll definitely be looking to get. Here's the backpack. Like that was like super sought after. Here's for all wearing it. So yeah, that will be a piece that everyone's trying to get if it drops. If there's a version of this. But yeah. Anyways, moving on. Some soccer or football news. Nike Football posted that they're going to be dropping essentially a retro of the Ronaldo Chrome Mercurial, which originally debuted in 2002, the end of 2002. Here it is. And although I don't play soccer as much as I used to, I played soccer all growing up and for many, many years. This is exciting, but I have some other cleat news down the road. Stay tuned for that. That is more exciting in my opinion. And also, this is not my favorite Ronaldo cleat. This is not my favorite Ronaldo cleat. I really liked these. His like first Mercurial, the Nike Mercurial R9 from 1998. He wore this in the 1998 World Cup. This is a video I found from Copa Sports YouTube channel. Kind of listed out his all of his cleats that Ronaldo used throughout his career. But yeah, this was his like signature cleat in 1998. It was like they used him to roll out the Mercurial line. There was a black version if you didn't want the Brazil colorways. I remember this shoe went crazy in the catalogs, Eurosport, and what was it, East Bay. I wanted these. I know some like I played against some kids that had these. This was kind of like I think the third colorway. They also did a cheap model. They always did like the top tier expensive model, and then they always did like a cheap model, affordable model. Um, but yeah, love that shoe. It was an expensive. It was like the most expensive Nike cleat was the Mercurial. Super light. I think it was 9 ounces. Was its whole thing. That was its whole thing. It was like 9 ounces. Then these came out. I don't know if they were 10 ounces. I think they might have been a little heavier. These match Mercurials. This was his like second signature shoe. Came out in 2001. I think they might have been a touch heavier. But yeah, super lightweight shoe. I remember getting these, not in the copper colorway. Not in the copper colorway, but I had these in the silver colorway. They didn't show. Did they not show them? Anyways, there was a silver colorway of this shoe, and I had that one. It was like I think I got it on sale, maybe half size down. I had to squeeze my feet into them whenever my foot like got expanded. I like it hurt my feet at times, but I wore them anyway. I loved them even despite them being too small. But yeah, in 2002, it switched over to the Mercurial Vapor 1. And so that's what they're bringing back. Uh, I never wore these, but yeah, that's what it trains to. So excited that they're bringing these back. Yes, if I played soccer, I'd consider getting these. I think it's dope when they retro um, cleats, especially ones that are still functional in today's game. But yeah, I think that's kind of cool when they retro iconic cleats. It's funny how like soccer has performance gear that's iconic, yet like football and baseball not as much. You know, there's some Deion Sanders and there's some Bo Jacksons, but like the performance stuff just wasn't quite as iconic as soccer boots, which I find interesting. Okay, so moving on. Yeah, stick around. More big soccer cleat news coming up. Pickups. Time for show off some pickups. Let's go full screen here. I got the Air Jordan Black Cement 3s. Did an unboxing. I'm not going to go over everything here. I'm just going to show you them really quick. Check out that unboxing video. Overall, like them a lot. I think I got a pretty good pair as far as quality control is concerned. Really have come around on these. Long story short, didn't used to think these were all that great. Have come around on them. And I was just able to roll up to, I missed the sneakers drop. I was able to roll up to my Foot Locker near me down the road at the mall, asked, hey, you guys got any of the Black Cement 3s? And they're like, what size? And I'm like, 11 and a half. And they're like, let me check. They're like, yep, we got one pair that's not reserved. I was like, sweet. It's like, what a time to be alive. Like, so different than, 5 years ago. So that was amazing, just being able to roll up and buy Jordan 3s. Crazy. Um, then Just came in the mail today. About to post a unboxing. Probably by the time you guys are looking at this, I'll have it up on the channel. So check out the full unboxing video. But I'll keep it short and sweet. The Corteiz Nike Air Hurache trainer. Nike Air Trainer Hurache. Um, really dope. Surprised at the quality. Again, not premium. I'll talk about this in the video. It's not like premium, but I just feel like you get your money's worth for this shoe. Like the price is justified. I feel like that's it. Not that you're getting a bargain or anything, but um, yeah, just it is what it is. Anyways, yeah, that's the Corteiz Nike Air Trainer Hurache in light bone. Just came in, got those off the Corteiz website drop when they dropped. Very excited about those. Also, not quite a pickup, but I went to David Cho's bands. He has a band. He's in a band, Veggie Hammer. David Cho, famous artist. You might know him from being on Anthony Bourdain's travel shows. You might know him from being in the Netflix series Beef. You might know him as the artist, graffiti muralist of Facebook offices who famously took stock over payment. Anyways, he has a band, Veggie Hammer. Went to his album release concert, and they were handing out prints at the end, and so got some dope Veggie Hammer prints, obviously designed and drawn by him. So yeah, that's my pickups. That is my pickups. Speaking of the Nike Air Trainer Hurache, news just broke, rumors that there's going to be a third colorway, a black pony hair colorway, which makes sense. They did 3 colorways of the Air Max 95, and so this is the third colorway of the Air Trainer Hurache. Don't Obviously don't love the all black colorway, and I'm not a big animal skin print faux fur. It's just not me. So I think it's cool they're doing a third one, but my favorite is the light bone one, and I actually like the gully gray one. So if you're into that, missed out on the first two, if you feel like these are a little bit more out there, look for these. Price on mine were 210. 210, so I imagine these will be the same. Not sure what region these will be released in, or if they'll be worldwide. I think it makes sense that a company that's like their moniker is Corteiz rules the world should always be shipping worldwide. I think it was dope that he was able to ship them from his online shop worldwide, because normally you can't buy Nike sneakers across regions. So I'm real thankful that Nike allowed him to do that. Again, fits the brand, so would make sense. But Nike can be weird, so I'm glad they let him ship worldwide. Quick little fit check. I'm wearing a Stussy vest. Stussy vest, and I think there you go. I think it's a little wild. I don't love the collar on this, but I think the print is wild. Also wearing a Green Day Dookie album artwork Rain Dead Studios t-shirt. That's the fit. That's the upper half fit check. Up next, plug for the channel. Follow me on YouTube. Subscribe, please. Follow me on Instagram. Put up a poll today. Not many votes yet, but I just asked, which trading cards do you collect? Collectibles and trading, especially trading cards, have blown up since COVID. And obviously, if you're a sneaker collector, you collect things, and so there's definitely some overlap with that collecting mentality. So curious if any of you collect trading cards, and if you do, which type? sports cards have definitely blown up in recent years. They took a little hit, but now they're kind of back on the rise. Magic cards have been around for 30 years. I'm a big Magic player. Don't collect as much these past few years, but definitely have a huge Magic collection. Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! I know is more popular amongst kids, people slightly younger than me. And then obviously those who have voted so far primarily don't collect any cards. So yeah, I will say, any of you watching right now who do collect, um, who do collect cards, whether it be sports cards, Magic cards, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, be very careful. There's bubble markets you can get caught up into, buying, spending lots of money. Basically lottery cards, lottery tickets. If everyone was getting rich off of it, everyone would do it. So trust me, trust me, trust me. Be very careful. Kind of find your niche or what you really like. Careful how much money you spend. Um, things can You want to be spending on things that even if the market tanks, you're okay with what you've purchased. You really love it. You have faith it might go back up. You don't have any regret spending as much as you did. So just be careful getting into sports cards, especially. They intrinsically they don't do much. It is all non-intrinsic value. At least with Magic cards and Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, you can actually play with them. And with Magic, they've put guardrails on reprinting of some super old stuff if you're collecting the super old stuff. Um, they've opened the cash money printing gates on newer stuff, so you just always got to be careful. At least with Magic cards, though, you can play with them as you know to play the game. This brings me to our topic of the day: that nothing is sacred. Nothing is sacred. Uh, Markets come and go. There are bubble markets. Bitcoin will go up, then it'll dip, go up again. Just nothing is sacred, especially with like reprints of cards. Certain stuff, owners of company can do horrible things. Companies can go under, go bankrupt. Celebrities can do terrible things, and things affiliated with that celebrity can go upside down. Um, so nothing is sacred. Be careful with what you invest in, what you spend money on, and especially with shoes. Shoes, I really feel like shouldn't be treated as a commodity. You can't ignore the fact that they have value, right? People who are just like scoff or anything, like they do hold value and think they can appreciate, but overall, they're a depreciating asset, and they should also pretty much be treated as much. And 99% of the time, and instances, you should wear them. You should use them. There's obviously super rare stuff, signed court worn Jordans and things of that nature that you don't need to wear. But like, my overall point is that these are depreciating assets. Should wear them. Even in a case, they will crumble over time. Most pairs, uh, and we have seen they are willing to retro grails. So that's why I bring up these Air Max 95 stash and the Air Force One low stash. It's been 20 years. These are retros of his collab from 20 years ago. Uh, I think it's dope that they're doing these, retroing these. I feel like this hits the sweet spot of retroing a collab. I felt weird about the Wu-Tang ones. I feel weird about the upcoming Undefeated ones. Um, Even the Terror Squad Air Force ones. Like some of the stuff was like grail, super hard to get. Um, Defining cornerstones of certain people's collections, and then they just go and retro them and just kind of like obliterate some of the value for these. And that's just something you gotta like learn to live with. That's why this is the topic of the day. Like, you're not in control of what Nike does. You're not in control. They have shareholders. They got to answer to. They got to turn a profit. And so even if I don't agree with how like that they did it, it's out of my hands. So you got to play by the rules of the world. You can't just stick your head in the ground and just hope it doesn't happen. So, and they reprint old Magic cards, they reprint old Pokemon cards, um, baseball cards, like even current new era grails. There's rumors of that off-white sample coming out that very much looks like the Europe Jordan 1. There's rumors of a Union Jordan 1 new colorway. So like all that stuff is going to eat at the value of the originals. So wear your shoes first of all. B, don't treat them as stocks. Um, C, yes, acknowledge that they have value. That's also something you can't ignore. But like these should not be. You should. I really feel like you shouldn't treat this as commodities. You just got to be realistic. I do feel like this is an appropriate retro. The stash ones, because they weren't like grail levels. They were personal grails to some people trying to get these, or if they had the originals in their collection. But I feel like it wasn't on the scale of like the Wu-Tang Dunks, which were going for like, $70,000. The undefeated Jordan 4s that might come out or get retro that are going for, 25,000, 100,000, whatever, like 200,000. They're not, what were pairs of these going for? I don't know. Good pair, maybe 1,700 bucks. I don't know, but like this is a good pair to retro. I feel like could use a retro. Uh, as I said on previous podcasts, I'm down when artists get collaborations. So graffiti artists like Stash, I think that's sick. And I'll be looking to get at least the Air Max 95s. I'm hoping that this is the first 95 in my collection. The Air Force One, I'm not a huge Air Force One guy, but these in particular, I really like the nylon um, upper on the toe box and the mid panel and the tongue. Very reminiscent of the Volt off whites and the black off white Air Force Ones, which I like. These kind of are the exception of Air Force Ones that I could see myself rocking. So probably will go for both. All right. Next up, our segment called Hot Dropping. This is stuff that's imminently hitting the online checkout, your cart online. Uh, in fact, I'm going to try to upload this tonight. This stuff is dropping tomorrow morning. Like 3 people will have watched to this point in the show, and then also like want these items probably like one person maybe. So when you watch this, when you hear this, when you listen to this, the drop might have already happened. Stuff might already be sold out. So I apologize. Only way to get this info ASAP is to subscribe and set your alerts and then watch immediately. And then maybe I'll remind you like, hey, by the way, the Aime Dore Porsche collab is dropping tomorrow morning. Set your alarm. Be on it. Be on the website. Get through those capture tests. Be loaded into line. This stuff is going to be expensive. Here's the capsule collection. I think it's for Porsche heads and ALD fans. Like this is big, but it's going to be expensive. It's all around this Porsche 993 that they're doing. There is, if you go to the store in New York, I think it's like Mulberry, they have a Porsche in the store. I don't know about this one, but here's the 993. It's always interesting when brands and people do collabs with cars and luxury cars. It's like, is that a thing? Like, are there actual people like buying these in line, like on a list to buy this? Are they, like Virgil did Daniel Arsham's done them? Like, I don't quite. I mean, I guess if you're rich enough to afford a Porsche, you're rich enough to afford a collab and want a collab Porsche. Just, yeah, I'm curious as to both the brand and the designer, the inspo, why, right? Sean Witherspoon's done, a collab with the car manufacturers. Like, Porsche in itself already has cachet. People already want Porsches. People already want Land Rovers and different Mercedes and other luxury cars. Like, where is the value in doing a collab? It just, I guess it's kind of hard for me to wrap my mind around. And like, are they cool? Sure, I guess. Kith has done collabs with cars. The only thing that ever's appealed to me is I know Gucci did a Cadillac in the early 70s. Um, and like, I would want that. They used to be affordable. I remember reading about that in a Complex article back in 2000 and like 10, and I looked them up and like you could actually buy one. Now they're crazy money and you can't find them, but like, yeah. Anyways, I also bring this up because there's going to be a New Balance ALD 993 appropriately that comes out with this. Kind of nice, clean green colorway. I like it. I like it. Probably will be like 250 bucks. Curious if you guys like that. New Balance 993. Just more pics of the collab. Again, if you're a big Porsche person, I'm sure you're excited by this. I wonder if some of this stuff like will go up in value. If there'll be a resale market for like these hats. I know Porsche hats, vintage Porsche hats are a thing online. I'm just curious if like these hats will have any staying power. This bag. Um, I'm probably not gonna go for anything like this. T-shirt's kind of interesting. Like, I'm so not a car guy. Like, I like and appreciate certain cars, but like, is that like just to me buying this and wearing this or a Porsche hat would be kind of like buying a band tee that you don't really like listen to their music. So I don't know. Eh, I also have Travis Scott merch, and I only like some of his tracks. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Something I am into and do appreciate and would wear proudly is the Supreme Frank uh, Frazetta collaboration that's dropping. Was this dropping? The 28th, so also tomorrow morning. This, like sometimes Supreme and just any brand does stuff. It's a little too out there, a little too garish. I talked about this last podcast, especially for someone like an older, getting up there in age. Like, do you really want to be wearing this all over print thing, this huge graphic on a t-shirt? This Frank Frazetta, if you're not familiar, godfather of like fantasy art, very over the top masculine images, Conan the Barbarian, like a little, I won't say hypersexualized, but like good looking female illustrations, just the animals, the beasts. He's a master. Um so just his artwork itself is like amazing. But like this super unique. Like you're just not gonna, my handle's FancyPants. Like how do I not how do I pass on trying to get these? But like, am I too old to be wearing these jeans? I don't know. Put on like a charcoal gray t-shirt. Keep the top simple. Keep the top simple. Charcoal gray hoodie or t-shirt. These pants. I don't know. I really interesting how they're not as popular. Look at the downvotes. It's almost even. Um, People are vibing with the t-shirts. I don't need any more t-shirts. These two t-shirts aren't exactly like super fire to me. I mean, I like his artwork, but I don't need the t-shirts. 3 foot Grinch for $100. I live in LA. Storage is at a premium. Probably don't need that. The fitteds, the new era fitteds at one point. This is something I've definitely feel like I've grown out of. Like if Supreme was super, super popular, maybe, but the brand cachet is kind of fallen off. Uh, I'm not an OG Preem head, so like for me, I don't need that. What I do like is the zip up hoodie, like both colorways. Uh, I guess maybe black's the one, the safer bet. I like the hoodies, the zip up hoodies. I like this camp cap. I like the camp cap, both of them. These always fit too. I have a huge head. I have a big head. These always fit weird on me or don't fit, so I probably should pass on that. The low profile too on my head. I'm like kind of chubby. I'm trying to lose that. Kind of chubby though. Like camp caps look good on skinny people. Skinny people without giant heads and without who aren't overweight by like 20, 30 pounds. So probably gonna pass on the camp cap, even though I like it. The jacket, don't need. That's a bit much. The shorts, jersey, nah. The track jacket, no. The plates are outrageous. $300 for 2 plates, like decorative plates. That's wild. That's crazy. I like them. Would I decorate with them? Maybe. Like because it's like this guy's a grand master of artwork, so famous, iconic. I feel and then, like I like art. I feel comfortable displaying those. You know, some stuff you know Supreme, whatever nonsense. Like I would be feel a little weird decorating my house in. Like you see the Supreme stuff in the background, I'm already having weird feelings on that. I just stuck stickers on them. Like I feel like I've outgrown that to a degree. But this does fall in that sweet spot of just I love Frank Frazetta, so like I feel fine. You know, I feel fine with that decision. But yeah, 300 for plates is crazy. So I'm between the pants and the hoodie. Maybe I do both and like try to sell which one I don't like. Keep one, sell one. Maybe that's the move. Maybe that's the move. Um, yeah. Let me know what you guys think. Any Frank Frazetta fans out there, drop a comment. But yeah, he's iconic. He passed away in 2010. But yeah, check out his work. It's amazing stuff. Okay. This is the soccer cleat news I wanted to get to. Nike Kobe 6 Vapor Edge Grinch cleats supposedly releasing on Thanksgiving Day tomorrow. Also, a lot of Thanksgiving Day drops. These, I do not play soccer currently. I'm not on a soccer team, but these, if I am able to cop these, I am signing up for. I'm getting in better shape and signing up for team just so I can wear these. So I will be trying for these. I think I'm going to go half size up to be safe, and these are amazing. Probably expensive, but like, how sick would you be on the pitch in these in your like rec adult co-ed rec league? Got to get these. I think you probably resell these. Like, so we'll see. I'm gonna try for those. Here's the look at the sneakers calendar coming up imminently. We got the Air Force One Ama Manier collab while you're sleeping. These look nice, look like nice qualities. These will sit. Maybe you'll be able to get these on sale eventually. Again, not an Air Force One guy, but I'm coming around and these are clean. I do like these. I wish I could tell the future and know if these Game Royal Air Jordan 1 lows are gonna go on sale. I want these. Do not need them. 100% do not need them. Uh, I like this color blocking. I like the colors. If this was 2020, these would sell out by bots would feast on these and these would go for 350. 300 minimum. I just wish I could know if these would eventually go below retail. It's a cheaper shoe, 140. Might as well just get them. Like, what am I gonna get them for? What are they gonna 110? Save $30 or risk it and they sell out. The Concrete Boys Air Force Ones are coming out. These smoke grade Dunk SB Dunks are coming out. The OG Shocks R4 Retro. I wonder if like Kendrick Lamar is going to influence Shocks into becoming more popular. I don't think he holds that type of influencing cachet, but Yeah, and everything else we kind of talked about. Keep your eyes out for the stash Air Max 1, Air Max 95 and the Air Force 1. These Jordan 11s, Columbia Jordan 11s, they shock dropped. Um, I passed on them. Infinite money, infinite storage. I get a pair of these, but I'm just not. Yeah, infinite money, infinite storage. I get these. It's my favorite Jordan 11 colorway, other than the black and reds, the classic black and reds. They're number one for me, and then followed by these. No heat check today. Nothing. Well, today's heat check is essentially some low heat steals. Basically, stuff you should check out currently available. Black Friday coming up. Arcteryx having Black Friday sale. Super expensive outerwear that's popular. They're having a sale. You can maybe get something if you've been eyeing stuff. Check them out. Very expensive. So this is your chance to get some pieces at a slight discount. Um, Probably weird colorways, probably weird sizes, but if you're in the market for an Arcteryx item, now's the time to buy. Similarly, Carhartt work in progress, really good deals. If you get access to their Friends and Family Black Friday sale, I would take a look. I am I am super bummed. I had wanted, what is it? This OG Active Jacket, winter Active Jacket in this colorway, Dusty Hamilton Brown. I wanted it, wanted it. A year ago, I was like, you know what? These things never go on sale. I'm just buying it. Bought it for full price, $300. And now, fast forward, guess the economy's different. Maybe Carhartt work in progress isn't as hot right now, but this jacket is on sale. This exact jacket I bought for full price on sale. So I try not to make big purchases until Black Friday. Best time to buy things like winter jackets or pieces that you've been eyeing, things that never go on sale. Always wait till Black Friday. You can always buy them afterwards if they don't go on sale. Just lessen impatience. And like I live in Southern California. I never wear a winter jacket. Like I bought this, never used it, and now it's on sale. Could have got it for basically half. So disappointed there. Disappointed in myself. I didn't have the discipline. But in my defense, I had waited through a previous Black Friday and these never went on sale. So how was I supposed to know? I was like, this is never gonna go on sale. But like a lot of things on sale here, deep discount. Again, if I had infinite money, infinite storage, I'd be picking up a lot of pieces uh, here. We'll have to pick and choose or just be very disciplined and get nothing because I don't really need anything. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but Salehe Bembury is going to have a first Black Friday sale ever for him on his website, his brand's website. Be a Sponge. Might be able to get some stuff you missed out on. Maybe. We'll see what he's dropping. Hopefully, maybe some of his old New Balance collabs. I don't know if they would be at discount though. If he's just putting them up for retail. Either way, a chance at some of his stuff. So check that out. Kith, they rarely have stuff like on sale, but they're having a big sale right now. Again, maybe just sign of the times. Like, how can a store never have a sale? But Kith doesn't like to advertise their sales. They never have a sale section. Um, Online, sometimes their things that are on sale is very limited. But right now they're doing a definite. They're not even calling it Black. They're too good to call it Black Friday, but they're definitely having a sale, a site-wide sale. So check out that if you are eyeing anything. Some good stuff. Again, feel like they rarely have big sales, so good time to check them out. Like I like this shirt, for example. Like I'd never pay $700 for a shirt, but some of these sales you can get something for like if you get a really nice shirt for 150, get a lot of wears out of it, good material, statement piece, it's worth it, you know. Um, so this is the time where you add those like statement pieces that are like from higher end brands, cost more money. Hopefully, I don't like just buying name brand stuff that's expensive. Like, hopefully the quality's good too. Usually it's the case. Usually quality mimics price to a degree, but sometimes the brand really pumps the price up. So I try to make sure if I'm paying a lot of money, um, it's something I can't get the equivalent of, right? In either someone from some fast fashion store isn't wearing the same thing. It's clearly different in quality, color, print design, shape. Um, I don't want whatever I'm spending a lot of money to be easily imitated. I want people to be able to tell it's like higher quality. So sometimes name brand alone doesn't do that. Uh, but yeah, that's it for the show. Let me know what you guys think, thoughts, comments, how to improve the show. I'll take critiques. Make sure you subscribe, uh, thumbs up, comment, do all that stuff. And again, if you can't watch, check the show out on YouTube Music and Spotify. Good luck on your Black Friday shopping. Remember our topic of the day. Where's our topic of the day? Nothing is sacred. All your crazy investments, they all could go to shit. So be careful. Don't take a loan out on sports cards or crypto. Just be very tempered and measured with your collections, with your investing, especially shoes. That's my advice. Have a good holiday, everyone, and thanks for watching. Like, truly, thank you for watching and listening. Any of you who watched the entire show, like me yapping straight for 45 minutes. Like, if you're listening and watching this entire show, like to this point right now where I'm saying it, like, truly thank you. That means a lot to me. So I really do mean it. That's what I'm thankful for this Thanksgiving. All you who actually watch the entire shows and all my unboxings. Thankful for you guys. And all you regular commenters. I see the regular commenters who comments regular, who's longtime subscriber. So you guys know who you are. Appreciate you. Peace.